Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's the Buccaneers going up against the Cowboys. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 13 matchup.
Cowboys, Buccaneers coming up on EA Sports. Getting ready now for a Week 13 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for the call. The playoff chase is on. It's late in the year, and every single game is crucial. How about the scene we have before us, Phil?
Now just wipe the slate clean, Jim. That's what you got to think of as players and coaches. Don't worry about mistakes that you've made in the past or some of the good things. This is it. One game, it means everything. And if you have that kind of attitude, I think it really helps you play better physically and mentally. And, of course, if you do that, it gives you a better chance to win.
The Buccaneers are ready to run back this kick. And Dan Bailey looks set now to kick it away.
What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I'm back here with some more Madden NFL 15 Buccaneers franchise. And today, we are taking on the winless Dallas Cowboys. Yes, they are winless. And yes, this might be, you know, a game where you guys question my difficulty. I already know that I'm going to get some comments like, what difficulty are you playing on? But I assure you, I'm still playing the same difficulty, all Madden with the sliders in favor of, well, not in favor of the computer, more like Arios sliders. If you don't know which sliders I'm talking about, if you don't know who Arios is, then obviously you have got, like, you have been sheltered. But anyway, I do play with his sliders. His sliders are very, I guess, fair. I wouldn't say like they balance the game out to where it's like hard for every single game. I would say it's balanced. Like, I think it's fair. Because a winless team like the Dallas Cowboys shouldn't be able to compete with a team that's 9-2 on the cusp of a playoff berth. But as you see, we get on the board very quickly there. It's now 7-0. Here comes Tony Romo. 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Not the greatest year. Then again, how could you expect a great year from a team that's 0-11? But hey, that's why you play the game, right? You just keep playing every single week, and hopefully you come out with a win. But hopefully we're not going to lose to a team that's 0-11. We don't want that on our resume. So we get some pressure on Romo, and here comes the pressure, and we get him down. Jonathan Banks is celebrating, even though he didn't even get the hit on. I guess they were trying to throw in his direction. But hey, you don't throw in Jonathan Banks' direction. He's going to pick that off. He's pretty good in this game. I'm not going to lie. I actually like him. So we're trying to build our defense for the future and build our run game. As, you know, I guess I got a question of the video. Who do you think has been our best player so far this year? Has it been, you know, Alteron Werner because he leads the league in picks? Has it been Michael Johnson because he leads the league in sacks? Or has it been Gerald McCoy, even though he missed the first, you know, 5 weeks? He's come back and played strong. Or do you think it's Doug Martin? Do you think it's, you know, Mike Evans? Do you think it's Austin Seferian-Jenkins? Do you think it's Mike Lennon? Let me know in the comment section who you think our best player is, or you know, who's going to be the MVP of the year. Because I tell you right now, one of these players is going to win MVP or some sort of an award. So you see, we're going to hand it off to Bobby Rainey, and he is going to score another touchdown, and it's going to be 14-0 Tampa Bay, still in the first quarter too. So we're jumping on him early. So like I said, I honestly, in my humble, honest opinion, I guess, our best player as of this point of the season, I still think it's Doug Martin, because one, he just does work. You know, he just look at this run, just perfect example of what this guy's been doing this whole year, finding holes, getting first downs, just doing what he needs to do to get this team a victory. Our run game has been very, very good this year, and he is the reason. Well, I wouldn't say he is the reason. He's a big part of the reason why we are 9-2 on the year, looking to go 10-2. So you see, we get it off right there to Tim Wright. That's his first reception of the season right there. Gets the first down for a pickup of 19. Later on, it's 3rd down and 5. We're going to try and get another first down, and we're going to get a quick strike off to Mike Evans. Mike Evans gets to about the 9, or they're going to mark him down to the 10. I thought he got to the 9, but anyway, it's now 3rd down and goal at the 8-yard line. And we're going to try and punch this one in. Glennon to the corner of the end zone, and it's none other than Mike Evans once again. And he gets another touchdown to make it 21-0 Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is looking like they're going to run away with this one. Dallas just looks like the team that who they thought they were. They are who they thought they were. I don't know. Oh, they're going to look like they're going to go 0-12 at this rate. I mean, 21-0 is a pretty insurmountable lead that we have. So we're going to hand it off to Doug Martin again, and this is why I say he's the best player on our team. With that kind of run right there, you just say to yourself, man, oh man, why hasn't this guy won the MVP yet? He's leading the league in rushing. He's leading the league in rushing touchdowns. This guy's just truly amazing in the game. I know he isn't really that great, and we throw an interception to Sean Lee, but you see why, Doug Martin is really good in Madden. He's got very good speed. He's got very good power. And too bad he's not this good in real life. I mean, I've heard rumors going around that they've kind of I think they're starting to shop Doug Martin to other teams, but I understand why. I mean, he hasn't really performed, but I mean, who knows? I do like Charles Sims though. I mean, I'm not saying that Doug Martin should be traded or anything, but I feel like maybe a smaller role for him until he gets his play back. I don't. He hasn't been the same since that injury that he had. So we'll see. We'll see. And injuries can really hinder a career if you really aren't careful about it. So I don't know what happens with Doug Martin, but we'll see in the future. I know in this game though, he's definitely our franchise. This team doesn't function without him. So you see Tony Romo on this play gets hurt, so he's gonna miss the rest of the game. And here comes Dustin Vaughn, the quarterback out of West Texas A&M. Oddly enough, I was like, who the fuck is Dustin Vaughn? And I looked him up, and he's right there. So obviously he's a real person. So yeah, we're taking a big lead. You see, they start the second half off with a completion off to Jason Witten. Gets the first down. That's the first down you've seen out of the Dallas offense today. So here's Dustin Vaughn putting his man in motion, drops back, and he gets hit by McCoy, and it's intercepted by Willie Goldston. Yeah, middle linebacker or outside linebacker. Yeah, that guy. So first down again for the Bucs, and here is Glennon drops back underneath, gets a completion off to Vincent Jackson, and he gets the first. So we're just trying to move the ball along. Take our time with each possession because we do have a big lead, and I really don't want to extend this game any further than I really do. So even if I don't get a first down on this play, which we don't, I'm not even upset because we do have a big lead already. So we're going to settle for a field goal here from about 40 yards, and it's right through the uprights. With 3 minutes to go here in the third, it's now 24-0. So this game looks like it's out of reach. 4 scores, I mean, that's pretty hard to do in about a quarter and a half. So here comes McCoy in with the pressure, and it's going to be dumped off to Jason Witten, and Witten gets the first down. I said Witten, he's witty. Witten the witty, rated R. First and 10 again. Vaughn drops back, looking to the left side, it's caught. Another first down. This time it's caught by Dez, and Dez gets dragged down, and he's at about the 45-yard line. So third down and 11 here for the Dallas Cowboys once again. We're trying to make them force the punt once more. Vaughn drops back, empty alone in the shotgun. Here comes the pressure. He's looking for somebody open, and he's going to step up and throw it off. I don't know who that is off the top of my head, but they do get the first down. So a couple plays later, it's second down and 10 at about the 17-yard line. Under a minute to go here in the third. Vaughn drops back, and he throws to the left side, and it's picked off. And there he goes. He is gone, ladies and gentlemen. He is gone. There's nobody catching that guy. First career interception for the rookie. I think that's Melvin. But he does score, and it's now 31-0. This game is basically gone. It's over. This game is way over. And, we're just going to try and milk the clock, and hopefully we can come out with this nice victory. So they're trying to get it underneath to DeMarco Murray, and DeMarco Murray gets, manhandled by Jonathan Banks. As you see our upcoming schedule, we take on the New Orleans Saints, who are 6-4 next week. That is going, or not, yeah, 9-2 next week, not 9-4. But that is going to be a marquee matchup, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be a matchup that's going to be worth watching, so don't miss it. As you see, Gerald McCoy comes in with another, or that's not McCoy, that's not McCoy, but we still get the sack. And under a minute to go, we're at the 19. We're just going to hand the ball off to Doug Martin, and he gets another first down. And that's pretty much going to wrap this game up, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31, Dallas Cowboys nothing. And we move up to 10-2 on the year against a piss-poor Dallas Cowboys team. I'm surprised Jason Garrett's going to be... I'll be surprised if Jason Garrett's going to be head coach of the Dallas Cowboys next year. I'll definitely be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Romo's gone out of Dallas too, by the way this team has played this year. They're 0-12 now, and there's no bright light in sight for them. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you're a first-time viewer of myself, hit that subscribe button, and there will be more videos on the way. But until next time, my name is Sim with Vengeance, and there will be a stat line for you guys to see at the end of the game, or yeah, at the end of this. But until then, I'm out.